you?
Hello.
Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 30, what am I? 36 years old, and I do colorizations as a hobby. So, and yeah. And I'm sponsored by BenQ.
Yeah. And where are you from?
I'm from Sweden, small town outside Gothenburg.
Yeah. You said you were doing colorization. How come you became interested in doing that?
Well, I started back in 2013, and I did colorization of my grandparents when they got married in 1938. So, and I just thought, would be fun to see like the old black and white photo come to life again. So I did that, and I thought, okay, I'm probably pretty good at this. So I showed my family, and they liked it. And then I did a colorization of Audrey Hepburn for a very big Facebook page, and I just added it to their timeline, and I got like 15,000 likes in maybe 10 minutes or so. So I thought, okay, all right, people like this, sweet. So I just continue from there.
Okay. And now you're sponsored by BenQ?
Yeah, that's right. BenQ is sponsoring me with their new monitor, PD3200U. It's a long name.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a professional 32-inch 4K monitor with all the features that I need for my artwork to be good.
Okay. Is there anything in particular in this monitor that has helped you improve your colorizations?
Yeah, like it's 4K, so it's a high resolution, so I can see the details more perfectly than I could before, and also the colors are excellent. Like if you see something on the monitors in a different, like in a shade that you like, so for example red can be when you see it on the monitors can be one red, when you see it in print it's another red, like it doesn't fit. But for this monitor it really works, it's the same. So if I print something on a professional printer shop, it comes out exactly the same as I can see on the monitor. So it helps me when I do like the colorizations, because I need to be very, very precise with the colors. So yeah, that's about what I can tell about that. But yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us and perhaps later show us a little about your techniques?
Yeah, of course, I will do that.
Yeah. I wonder which picture that you have been using the BenQ monitor for do you like the most?
I have done so many pictures, like so many good photographs from before, like but I have one in particular, or two maybe. It's hard to choose because I've done so many, but two of my absolute favorites, I can't say one, it's too hard. But two that I really like is one from New York by the photographer John Vacone. So it's photo taken 1942, 43, something like that. So during the war, and it's very empty street of New York. I really like that one. And also I like a photo of Dairy Queen in, I think, Texas, somewhere around there. Not totally 100% sure about the location because I don't know, but I did like it's a car outside, and it really gets old vibe. It's kind of fun to do that image because the car is old, very old, like 40, 50, I think 52 Buick, something like that, and the shop is also old, but the posters in the window are from the 70s, so it's like a mix between. So I needed to do a lot of research to find out and people were kind of, when I posted it on social media, people were like, something isn't right here. But we figured out we have a colorization community, and we talked about it, and they found the information about the poses, and it was 70s, and so the photo was probably taken in the 70s, but someone had just parked a very good, nice old car outside.
Oh.
So it was like a mix between ages, so there was both kind of...
So mystery solved.
Yeah, mystery solved.
Has any one of them gone viral?
Yeah, like I said earlier, when I posted that picture of Audrey Hepburn and I got like 15,000 likes in 10 minutes, I got kind of viral, but it was a small viral. It was just for that page on Facebook. But after that, like last year, 2016, I had around 4,200,000 views on my art, and this year in 2017 I have around 7 million. So yeah, I have gone viral a bunch of times, and I mostly go viral on Imgur. That is big site for like pictures and memes and stuff like that. Like,
and your pictures have been on a couple of top lists lately?
Only one.
Only one?
Yeah, but we are a bunch of people that are doing colorizations in the world. We are like maybe 10 people that are good on social media. Then you have the pros from Hollywood and from the different like movie companies and stuff, but they are not active like us. We are doing everything for social media. So yeah, we have around 10 people all around the world that are doing what I do, and I haven't been on top list before, but for like a month ago I was on the top list for the first time with 2 images. So that was kind of cool. Normally you have 1 image on the top list, but I had 2 there. So one was the Dairy Queen, and the other image was a picture of the one they unboxed Mona Lisa after World War II. So yeah, it was cool.
I've heard something about a workshop coming up.
Yeah, I'm talking with BenQ about that. They suggested that I could maybe do a workshop for for people to see what I do and how I do it.
Yeah.
And also I can show off the PD3200U. No, PD3200U. Whew, it's a long name. It's a good monitor, but it's a long name. So yeah, we have talked about it, but nothing is 100% sure yet. We have talked about doing something during DreamHack Winter now in a few months, but nothing is set yet. So
finally, can you give us a score on the monitor?
On the monitor, yeah, of course. It's hard to say like between 1 and 10, like that scale. But for us that are doing stuff with Photoshop, even if you're a designer, maybe animator, the monitor has a lot of different features. So you can set in different settings with also sRGB or animated scenes. You can have split screens and stuff like that. So there is a lot of things to do with the monitor, and I would say, because I'm very happy with it, and I think the colors are excellent.
Yeah. And that's the most important for you, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I need to have the colors perfectly. Yeah. So I would recommend it for other people that are doing Photoshop work or maybe even photos. They have another series for professional photographers. So if you're into that, like professional photographing, take your own pictures and doing stuff with them, you should maybe go for that monitor instead. but for us that are doing different stuff on, like, for social media and stuff like that, like designers, and even if I work with photos, they are not my photos from the beginning. They're old photos. It's a difference. So, but for my work, I really love it. Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. So here we go. Here is the BenQ PD3200U. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit shaky, but you see what I see instead of doing it like the professional way. So, like, this is the monitor I use for everything, and mostly for Photoshop, of course, but all the Photoshop I do on this monitor. I'm very happy about it. One feature that I really like is this. It's a small little puck. If you press OK, my camera is not going to pick up the details here, so just bear with me. Press OK, and the menu comes up. So here you have your different settings. So in picture you have a brightness, contrast, sharpness, gamma, color temp, hue, saturation, and reset. And picture advanced, this is pretty sweet as well. You have you can change the different settings. I use user right now. Down here you can see like a little but here is a cool thing. You have a dual view, so you can press this and again and on and okay again. And here you can see that the shades are different right now. So you have your sRGB, CAD cam, animation, low blue light, dark room, and user. I don't use this that much at all, but there's a cool that you can use it if you want to. And you have audio, so volume, mute, audio select. And this is cool as well. If you have two computers, here's a KVM switch. I can't use this KVM switch. I can press OK all day if I want to, but I don't have like dual computers. I just use one. So, but if you have one extra computer and you maybe want to have the monitor set to both of them, this is a good feature. So you can just switch between the systems. And then you have systems, so you can do like, you can see 1, 2, 3, so you can do different settings on the buttons. So if you maybe want to have animation here and sRGB here and maybe CAD here, you can do that. And then we have ergonomics. It's an eye protector and time interval and duration. Smart reminder if you want the monitor to tell you that you have stared at the monitor for too long. You can set that in, so it like gives you a warning that you need to back off on the computer, and that's pretty sweet. Down here you have a echo sensor. I don't normally use this, but yeah. So it's just if I remember correctly, it's set down the light of the monitor depending on how bright or dark it is in your room. So that's pretty awesome as well. So yeah, so then you just press back and back again. So that's cool. And down here, if you don't want to use the puck, you can just use press on the monitor right away like this. So you have all the settings again. And you can just use like your finger to do all the settings if you want to. Over here, let's see if we can. It's tight in here. Over here, you can see there is a few connectors. So you have a USB hub if you want to use a USB hub directly on the monitor. I think it's pretty sweet. I have one here. I don't know what that goes to, but yeah, I use one. And then they have a card reader directly on the monitor, and that's awesome if you maybe take pictures and you want to be able to use the monitor directly for the cards instead of having like a USB hub. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I really like this monitor. The colors are excellent. It's 4K, 32, so it's pretty big. The monitor I use for the recording right now is a 24. So 24, 32. So it's a big one. And you can use the monitor to do the height up and down, and also side to side, and you can pivot it. So, but I can't show you that for my studio is pretty small, and you can see it's lintel roof, so it's hard for me to show, but you can pivot it if you want to. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. I think it works great, and I want to thank BenQ for this, because it helps me a lot. And it's not the most expensive. It's up there, but it's not the most expensive monitor. So if you want to look into this monitor and maybe want more hard information about it, I can post all the different settings and details about it. That's no problem. So yeah, thanks.